You're back!
I'm Mandy.
I'm Dan.
Subscribe to
BuzzChomp.
Woo!
Westworld Season 2 reaction. In what may have been the coolest episode of Westworld this season, are we ready for William versus William? The show kept hammering home, focus on the past, focus on the past. Don't look towards the future. The present might not be what you think it is. Absolutely, the past holds all the answers to what the future may lie. In of that, it will be, very quite possibly so, William versus William. The Man in Black is playing out Ford's game. As we know, it appears every host, including Dolores, including Bernard, are part of Ford's game. Bernard, on Ford's direction, went to that secret bunker and grabbed the DNA mind essence of another human being. We don't know who Bernard captured in that little ball. We do know that the Delos Corporation, at William's direction, was able to capture the memories and essence of an individual into a little small package and then insert it into a host shell. A la Ghost in the Shell, which I happened to see in a movie recently. Blah, 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 blah. That being said, there are like 3 options for who Bernard may have picked up. He could have picked up Arnold, could have picked up Dr. Ford, he could have picked up William. Every other option has very low stakes. And honestly, I don't see Ford really caring about recreating himself as a host. I don't see why he would want to bring Arnold back when he already made Bernard, who is becoming Arnold every episode. I think Bernard's ultimate endgame is becoming him Arnold. Like, he's evolving to be Arnold. It must be William, because that's the most interesting choice. And if you were to create another version of yourself, and you had the option, wouldn't you create the younger version and not the older version? This whole grand experiment by Delos started back 30 years ago with Mr. Delos and the man that was in the bunker underground who went crazy. William was young at that point. He could have grabbed his own essence at that point as a young man. Now he's an old man. He has no interest in this game, but I guarantee you he had it when he was younger. That means that essence is young William. And young William, the host, will face off with the Man in Black, aka Old William. This is the end of Ford's game. The whole point of Arnold's maze, which has now become Ford's maze for William, is that you confront yourself. You confront your demons. You must face down the part of yourself that you don't like that has caused you to be the person that you most hate today. Dolores did it when she circled down the maze. And what did it lead to her? Self-realization, and then Ford turned down his game and she became Wyatt all over again. Current William, a la the Man in Black, does not particularly care for his younger self, because that younger self got corrupt. That younger self turned Westworld into a cash cow that's trying to create never-ending life, which in and of itself is an oxymoron, because life does not exist without death. There is no such thing as never-ending life. The fact that you may make a host version of yourself does not mean that you live on, because you already died. You would have no knowledge that you still existed, because that re-representation of you isn't you. It's a re-representation, a copy, a clone. It is not you. So you can't do it. The hosts, they don't live forever either. They need to be rehabilitated. They need those injections to keep them functioning when they get injured. There is no such thing as forever. There is just different levels of it. And the Man in Black, aka William, who now claims to want to burn it all to the ground and hates what he did, just ran into his daughter. And it's very likely, almost a guarantee, that they will face down younger William at the center of his own maze as he faces his largest demon, which is himself. The fact that this seems like a nice trail towards the end of this season doesn't technically bother me, because there are so many layers on top of it. We really don't know precisely where the past, present line up. Bernard this season is our time engineer, a la we don't know when things come before other things. Last season it was Dolores, and we were never quite sure if we were watching something from the present, from the past, or which came first in the order. And Bernard made it abundantly clear that it's happening all over again. Now, the one thing that Westworld is doing this season is making it abundantly clear what it's doing. That is probably a good thing as it gets more esoteric and convoluted with multiple people in multiple times. However, the mystery is what made season 1 so great. I'm hoping that the mystery remains. I'm hoping that the thing inside Dolores' dad is not just a big red button that just ends all hosts, even though you'd think that they would have created it. Don't know why it'd be in him. That seems kind of asinine. I'm hoping that Bernard just doesn't become Arnold. The Man in Black doesn't just face off with himself, William versus William. I'm hoping that there's more mystery to Delos and the multiple parks. But I really love the show, and it's freaking cool. And even if it plays out like this, I want to see William versus William, the past versus the present, if it can even be called that, because we have no idea what time we're in. I'm Dan Salem. Follow BuzzChomp YouTube channel. I'm doing Westworld videos every week. Westworld is amazing. Comment below. Do you see William versus William? Do you know what's the past and what's the present? I'm a little confused. Are you? Let me know. Woo! Westworld Season 2 reaction.
Thanks for watching BuzzChomp.
Subscribe and share.
Subscribe and share.
Subscribe and
Share.